Question from Koopa High for Black Cat. Black Cat, name one single thing non-blacks can do that black people can't.
Name one thing that black people
That non-blacks
that
can
non
do.
that non-blacks people can do.
Uh-huh.
That black people can do.
Uh-huh.
Name one thing that
Something that white people could do and blacks can't.
Yes.
hail a cab.
Jesus Christ.
Hail a cab. You motherfuckers just keep on going.
You know what, Black Cat?
You know
Black
my boy
Cat.
next
Black,
to-
I'm gonna stick up for Black Cat.
I swear
right
to
now.
God.
I'm gonna stick. You. This is crazy, guys. Breaking news.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick up for Black Cat.
Breaking news.
I'm gonna stick up for Black Cat. on
Lay a
this one.
black fart.
Because in the 70s and 80s, I heard that black guys would say, I put my thumb up before Uber and everything, right? They put out even maybe Spanish people. Who knows? I don't know. If a white guy put out their thumb for a cab, the cab pulled over. And if it was a backup, maybe they wouldn't pull over. I've heard of this. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I honestly, personally believe prejudice and that stuff still exists. It does. I wish it would go away.
Once again, yes, my people, if you have a question that you think we should ask him or that he should ask us, or help us out in the chat and let us know. That was a good one. Cat, because you blaming the white man and the white man, but you could do what he could do.
Black Cat, give me that letter.
You can do what the white man can do without a problem, without an issue.
The human being.
If he's successful, you can be successful.
Right.
If he sucks at things, you can suck at it. If he makes money, you can make money.
Look, in life you could be retarded or
Why are you
smart.
just crying? And because he's successful, and because he's white, and because he's smart,
Who's crying?
and because he invented electricity, and because he invented iPhones and technologies, and you over here crying because can I get a chunk of it? Can you please? Why don't you get your ass off of the chair, get to work, learn some career or some profession, and become a millionaire? And maybe you have some of those white guys working for you and cleaning your shoes.
So I'm gonna say
If that's what makes you feel happy.
Ibrahim Traore. That's all I have to say. Look him up. You know
What
what I'm
happened?
saying?
What's the name?
Ibrahim.
Man, come on, man. Koopa High. I like this type of question, Koopa High. 3 tries to make a 1 half-court shot to make 1 million. You make 1, you get $1 million. No, 7 million, he says. But you miss all 3, you go 3 years in jail.
Jesus.
I think.
Fuck.
Man, I don't even know.
What
Bro.
are
I'm not
you
even
asking
going
me?
for
You
it.
got 3 shots?
Yeah. Well,
Wait, do you have to play the game?
Do I? Yeah, would I or not? I think.
No.
I think no, man. I
No.
know. I got range, bro, but I don't got Steph Curry range. You know what I mean? Steph Curry accuracy. I'm gonna have to pass that one
You
out.
might as well put somebody on my commissary.
Swear, bro.
A former sergeant with San Diego Sheriff's Department caught up in a sting operation by an online vigilante group. Today, that former sergeant pleaded not guilty in court. Good evening, and thanks so much for watching the 10 o'clock news. I'm Marcella Lee.
And I'm Jesse Pagan. The former sergeant is charged with trying to meet up with a 15-year-old boy for sex. CBS 8's Anna Laurel is here with what happened in court today. Anna?
That's right, guys. This is Luis Rios. He was with the San Diego Sheriff's Department for more than 25 years, but an online vigilante group posed as a 15-year-old boy online and says Rios came to meet that boy in a Mission Valley parking lot for sex.
He's been advised of his constitutional rights, the right to enter not guilty pleas to any and all allegations.
Former Sheriff Sergeant Luis Rios pleaded not guilty to 2 felonies stemming from an online sting operation set up more than a year ago by People vs. Preds, an online group that posts videos on YouTube. Their page says, "We catch online predators that prey on children."
Just like any other case that we review and decide whether or not to charge, it's the same whether or not it's a vigilante or a law enforcement officer. We go based on what the evidence shows.
This arrest warrant in the case says Rios used to work in the downtown jail. It shows sexually explicit messages from the dating app Grindr between the undercover decoy and Rios. It says Rios messages, "Hey, how's it going? Are you into older guys? I'm 46. The decoy says, "I turned 16 in June, okay?" Rios says, "Really? Cool. Into." Later, the arrest warrant also shows selfies Rios sent of himself to the person he thought was a 15-year-old boy.
Whether it's an officer or a private citizen, especially in the nature of these charges, our office reviews and takes those cases very seriously based on them interacting with minor children.
The eventual in-person meeting and confrontation were live streamed on YouTube, leading to Rios' arrest more than a year later.
Per the penal code, it doesn't have to be an actual minor. It can be someone they believe to be a minor.
The Sheriff's Department gave this statement. The charges you mention are serious in nature, and we hold the members of this department to a standard fitting of the position we hold.
Now, Rios is in Central Jail tonight. That's the same jail where he used to work all those years. If convicted on all counts, he faces 4 years in prison. Guys.
Radical. Hey, what's up, everybody? Every now and then I like to look back on one of my uploads, and sometimes I just get a really interesting comment on one of my previous uploads, and that makes me listen to it again. And I will say, my upload called My Thoughts on Review Tech USA Criticizing People vs. Preds on how they exposed the ex-PlayStation VP upload was really not that good. It really was not, you know? So maybe I was just tired or something during that upload. That could have been a whole lot better. Could have been a whole lot better. A lot of you liked it though, so I'm not sure. Okay, so the reason I want to look back on this upload is because I actually had a comment from, believe it or not People vs. Preds, but the person that does their music. This is a long comment. I will share this comment with you all, and then we'll discuss. And Koopa High, you might be actually a future comment medalist actually for this long, interesting comment. You wouldn't know it, though, because I'm very behind on comment of the week. And if you are part of that, I'll just reference it. That's what we do sometimes, because I'm going to give you a long response probably on this. Koopa High, again, person who does music for the channel People vs. Preds, says, I do all the music for the People vs. Preds channel, but for all of you people who sing that they're vigilantes and they're not being brought to justice because the police don't prosecute them, that's BS. Have you seen how hard EDP has it now? Even when he's in his home, he's constantly looking out his window blinds. When he's outside his home, the Sony PlayStation exec, he's always looking over his shoulder 24/7. He's being trolled and made fun of, and by many popular new memes are popping up on the internet on a daily basis. He knows there's even a chance for extreme bodily injury, and possibly everyone who ever knew him before this happened now distance themselves and disassociate any connection between them. I'm sure his family members are embarrassed and ashamed of him and possibly want to assault him. He can't get a regular job, and if he does, the employer and or company is going to be known for employing potential. All the work he's done and people who ever looked up to him is now tarnished and destroyed. And if he doesn't have kids, nobody's going to want to have kids with him, or they know that their kid will suffer a lot of harassment and embarrassment, and it'll be his way for the rest of his entire life, even from beyond the grave. Long after he's dead and gone, when you Google his name, guess what's going to show up? Yep, EDP has it really bad, even though he didn't go to jail. This is far worse than any jail can possibly do to him. That's part of the comment here, and you go further into how there's get in trouble with the cops, but sometimes they get a slap on the wrist. Sometimes their face isn't even shown, and stuff of that nature and whatnot. Get in trouble with the cops, but sometimes they get a slap on the wrist. Sometimes their face isn't even shown, and stuff of that nature and whatnot. So this is a really interesting comment, because you're making the argument. Some people make the argument that, you know, things should be done the certain way. You should get the authorities involved. I think Rich criticized the way that this channel went about that. He wasn't really big with all the yelling. What did I put for my description here? Rich doesn't really like the yelling it. What, should there be a civil Tea Party interview? So I kind of went Rich a little bit for that, because I'm like, okay, I mean, really? Like, I think People vs. Preds, and hey, you know what? I get it. All of us, any outlet, any YouTube channel are open to criticism. So that's all good and fair and whatnot. But you gotta understand, they did a really good thing. A very good thing. They literally exposed Predator. And this Predator happened to actually be working with Sony, an exec at Sony. And it was a big gaming news story because, you know, these channels, they picked it up because there was the link to gaming. If this was a person that worked at Bed Bath & Beyond, do you think Rich would be covering it? So let's kind of look at it there. It's technically a gaming news story. It was a gaming news story because he worked at Sony. Even had the Sony PlayStation 5 t-shirt on when he got caught exposed and whatnot. But the meat of your comment basically pushes back against the idea that, hey, it's all about if they are prosecuted by the police. Let me tell you, like, from what you describe, that sounds much more fitting for an actual to get that, to actually be exposed. And for the goodness of the neighborhood that this person lives in. I mean, let's say you have kids. Like, I don't have kids, so from a different perspective, I would see things probably from definitely a different perspective if I have children. Like, if I lived in that neighborhood near that guy, I would say thank you to People vs. Spreads for making people aware that there's right there. So, yeah. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Again, a very interesting comment, Koopa High. And I listened to some of your music, some of your tracks on your channel. It's really interesting stuff. Like, maybe honestly, like, not my cup of tea. But, you know, you're very skilled at making the music. And from what I read here, you might want to become a regular on the channel. You know, you might get some gold medals in your future. Koopa High.
Hello? Hello? Oh, it's Koopa. Hold on.
Hello?
Yeah, what would you like to see to this person?
Do I? No. I mean, I have like nieces and nephews. Me?
Yeah, you have a job?
Oh, no.
No. Alright, well, if you work on the past, we're gonna find out. We're gonna
Oh, I mean, I've had jobs before, but I don't work right now.
Okay, well, what I'm trying to say is, on the opposite, you really don't take life seriously, but we're gonna make sure everybody knows. And you're gonna see exactly what was wrong.
I don't know what's going through my head. I've never done that before.
What you're doing now, it all takes one time. How do we know that you're going to go and make this different person? Still gonna figure it out.
I'm not gonna kill a kid. I'm not gonna kill anybody. I'm not a violent person. And I'm not just saying that to you.
You don't think this is violent? You don't think that's a violent thing to do with this? Just because you're gonna be very nice to them and to them, it's not violent. I mean, that's sexual. It's not sexual assault. I mean, that's violence on a child.
I know, again, I don't know what went through my head.
Yeah, man, well,
I've never done anything before.
I mean, that's what they all say, man. They all say that same shit.
No, I know, but I know they all say that, but I'm not just blowing smoke, believe me. I don't want to get, like, tarnished like that.
Yeah, so right now, you guys said, like, you were being recorded and you are. No, I should be just a regular person. Yeah, don't know weird. But you were being, watched on, 112 people.
Where?
On, the called Predator Catchers.
Oh.
Yeah, so, like people that, create, hold on. Are you still on that? Yeah. It's like, yeah, so it's basically like we would document kind of what they're doing.
Yep.
Yeah, when they meet, and then we kind of ask them about it, but basically 112 people are watching right now. And they a lot of these people are family, or they have,
kids.
Yeah. They have kids, like,
My name?
Nicholas Finch.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know if you saw it already.
Yeah, Nicholas Finch. I know his name.
No, I don't know if he saw it already in the
Yeah.
recording thing.
Yeah, no, you don't have to say it's not that.
Oh, okay.
The last thing I want to ask you is,
Yes, sir.
how do we know that you live in Canada?
How do I, Well,
Yeah.
keep talking. Okay.
Like, why would you
Oh, because his phone beeped, so I don't know if you're there. Well, I do have a disability, but I also have the awareness of, I have nieces and nephews of my own, and trust me, I wouldn't do anything to harm them, and I don't know what went through my head, and I am a very nice guy, like I said, but I know that doesn't mean anything. I've never gotten in trouble before. I've always been clean. I've been the nicest guy throughout my life, and I still am.
But you knew it was wrong and you still did it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, really. You say you're the nicest guy you are every parent's worst. Let me tell you that. Every parent's worst.
Every parent's worst nightmare.
I know. And you didn't even know the decoy, or maybe you did, but you have every right to say that. I mean, yeah, I'm so ashamed of what I did.
Yep.
If that was a real thing, to be honest with you.
So you would have said everything you said, and go all the way to the trouble of the episode, just for him to say, hey,
I don't know. Sometimes, well, tonight was the worst. Not really. I mean, it was, but I just don't know. My disability took over,
Because like I originally asked you, you have the ability to make good legal decisions no better than I do.
Yeah, I do. I know.
So how can you use that as an excuse if it does not affect your decision making? Because like we asked you that from the very beginning for a reason. Because we don't, because we factor that in. And when I originally asked you about like what is your disability, it kind of makes it seem like you have more of a disability than it appears, but it doesn't really affect your.
I just don't know what else they're called. Why can't I think of it right now?
Yeah,
it affects my fine motor. Well, also it does affect the way I think sometimes. But I don't know why I did what I did tonight. I'm being completely honest with you.
Yeah. Man, that's why I wanted to. And if anybody in the chat, does anybody listening, don't listen, but just keep it real, man. You wanted to.
Yeah, I did.
So you say, I don't know what's going on over here.
I'm not going to deny it.
Yeah, you're attracted to what you believe.
I know.
But like what I would say is, you didn't do what you did because of your disability. You did what you did because of your urges, and you were fully able to make a rational decision.
I've never done that before. Like where it's been a kid though.
You're telling me the one time out of how old you are, one time you just having a wake up day, you say, I'm going to go. I think that's that one time that you have to do it very out. Especially since it's your disability as I was my kid, I wouldn't be no cameras or stuff like that. What if the girl gets angry, pick up the phone, and would have seen that, and then was like, yeah, what's up, yeah, and it was a bit of a detriment that way.
Then what? They have every right to be mad at you did. Or you are. Well, yeah, a lot less than what you're doing.
Yeah.
You probably make you disappear.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I'm sure he would.
And you think they have enough sense to concept to understand exactly what I just said right now. If you have just the most different sense of sense to understand what we're doing. You don't care about this stuff. You said you have these connections, but you don't care.
No, I do.
Well, I'm saying, but you said that you would never harm this. You would harm somebody else if you did never harm.
No, I wouldn't harm them.
Why are you standing right now?
Oh, you do? Okay, well,
Actually,
I was trying to hear him.
actually, I don't know. Do you think the blue should be here?
Who's that?
I don't know. I feel if like, police were here, it would just be like blue. It wouldn't be us. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah.
Were you ever?
Was I ever abused? Is that what he said?
Have you? Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah. Okay, so you have a perfectly good life when it came to that. You never had to have. You're about to do that.
Well, I've been mental, like exhaustion, if you want to count that as abuse.
Exhaustion? No. Either you have or you haven't. Either you have or you haven't.
No, I haven't.
Then why do that to somebody else? Why not give them a chance with a regular life? That's honestly, it's all bullshit. So I'm gonna hang up, but yeah, man, if it was up to me, you would get capital punishment versus them. So you're gonna welcome your new life, man. After today, everybody that you know is gonna know what you're trying to do. Alright, have a good night.
Yep, you too. Have a good night.
Why don't you leave 14-year-old kids alone? I'll leave you alone if you stop touching. We don't like your kind, bud.